The primary idea with respect to cryptographic money that strikes a chord is that it isn't protected. The equivalent is trailed by it as bulky to make do. Envision these obstacles in government-issued types of money. Since fiat enjoys the benefit of being controlled or represented, doesn't make them safe by the same token. There are imperfections and even issues on straightforwardness even on account of monetary standards, and in no way, shape, or form might one at any point vouch these fiat resources are protected. Before we dive into the Monero cost forecast, let us view a portion of the remarkable elements of Monero. Following the old way, Monero history. Monero also partakes in a rich history that traces all the way back to the year 2012. By then, it was made as a part of the Bitcoin blockchain. The last name by birth with which it was prepped was Monero. Afterward, Monero was created as an autonomously fit and feasible cache. The expanse of the Monero dictionary is very complicated, thus clients can profit from the cognizance of these phrasings by signing on to Moneropedia. Towards the finish of 2020, since Monero got the help of Record Nano Wallet, it welcomed even more consideration, turning into the sought-after crypto market for merchants around the world. Presently, Monero is chipping away at refreshing its comparable advancements like GUI with sub-addresses, multi-signature, and so on, endeavoring to influence the world guide of innovation. The whole environment of Monero gives guarantee that members benefit from blockchain-empowered utilitarian benefits. Monero works with gains as well as fabricates trust, upheld by an upgraded decentralized Accord and supported Monero organization. Monero intends to give clients the office of additionally being accessible on substitute stages for computerized media sharing, killing any job of middle people. The whole information is cryptographically gotten by means of blockchain while permitting makers to take whole benefits. The most extreme value expected to arrive at in the year 2026 is $1,317.02. After the examination of the costs of Monero in earlier years, it is accepted that in 2023, the base cost of Monero will be around $307.38. The most extreme expected XMR cost might be around $375.70. By and large, the exchanging cost may be $318.56 in 2023, as indicated by Monero XMR cost forecast. The bulls might be back. Monero ought to wind up marginally higher, say by 2024, $446 best case scenario. Being founded on a consistent calculation and Monero gauge, Monero has both momentary convention as well as long-haul likely benefits. The cost might reach $356.46 toward the finish of 2023. Monero is by all accounts showing bullish pattern. As per Monero forecasts, the cost of Monero may generally ultimately depend on $410 and up to $731 in 1 year and long term, separately. According to the figure cost and specialized examination, in 2023 the cost of Monero is anticipated to reach at least degree of $215.79. The XMR cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $260.34 with the typical exchanging cost of $223.56. Monero value forecast 2023 to 2030. However, XMR needed to put forth an enormous attempt to fork out of its starting point and contend long and hard with its opponent digital forms of money. It isn't long that it would beat ever. As of late, the majority of the contenders of Monero also didn't hypnotize the digital currency dealers by the same token. Notwithstanding, the consistency which Monero has attempted to show is in itself a one-of-a-kind element to discuss. Its contribution in different bold tasks has guaranteed that Monero cost today keeps up the force. The XMR cost forecast build up momentum because of its protection tag, a quality in regard that it connects to every one of its financial backers. In fact, security is the sign of Monero, which has been the middle purpose in movements of every sort of XMR acquiring overall acknowledgement. Monero value forecast 2023. Going by the investigation of more limited and longer cost patterns, Monero has been deviating from its way regularly every several years. So proceeding, almost certainly, 2023 may not be ideal for Monero cost for heightening, particularly with rivals getting up to speed intensity or markets playing find the stowaway. There is an anticipated possibility of Monero by cost expectations, causing a misfortune, however just pitiful, dropping to $142 once more. Monero value forecast 2024. Yet again expressing that a stunning chance doesn't exist and that bulls will ride the crypto market, it is normal that Monero will control the crypto realm with a presentation of cost fixed at $300. In the primary, around 50% of the cost will reach to $320, which will nearly be 2 times the ongoing cost. Monero value forecast 2025. as indicated by Specialized Examination in XMR Cost Expectation 2025. This year could check as the benchmark year as the Monero cost is anticipated to outperform $360 definitely, principally in light of the fact that this year no pivotal elements like pandemic or downturn are supposed to shake the foundations of world economies, and it is normal that the greater part of the harm done would be on street to fix work in every world economy. With mass reception, the XMR cost is assessed to stretch around $500 by 2025 in the following 3 years, an ascent more than ever. Monero Value Expectation 2026. Last year was a distinct advantage for Monero, yet for a large portion of the monetary standards, including digital currencies along with fiat. World economies somersaulted radically considering different occasions like land disaster and FTX emergency. In any case, the last year brought a ton of great for Monero. XMR cost kept its energy on the up and up. In light of XMR cost forecast, in 2026, we could see the Monero cost floating around the $600 mark. Monero Value Expectation 2027. As per the Monero cost conjecture for 2027, the normal cost of Monero could reach $661 before the year's over. XMR is supposed to exchange around a greatest worth of $690 with a base worth of $626. Monero Value Expectation 2028. According to the XMR cost figure 2028, the normal cost of Monero is supposed to cross $705. Toward the end 2028, Monero is supposed to arrive at the very least value level of $700. Moreover, the XMR cost holds potential to cross a greatest degree of $750. Monero Value Expectation 2029. In light of the Monero expectation for 2029, the normal cost of XMR could hit $760 before the year's over. Monero is estimated to exchange around a greatest value level of $870 with a base worth of $730. Monero Value Forecast 2030. The typical cost of Monero is supposed to cross $930 according to the XMR Cost Forecast 2030. The XMR coin is supposed to hit a base value level of $890. Furthermore, the Monero cost holds potential to hit a greatest level of the $1,000 mark. Boundless Monero. Summarizing, since digital currencies like Monero or Bitcoin don't fall under the purview of any administrative or focal body doesn't make them in any capacity trustless. In actuality, crypto resources are strong essentially because of the component that they are not managed or besides reliant upon any administering body. Thus, they don't go under the domain of any prohibitive arrangements or arrangements. Thus, XMR fans advocate that his foundation is completely reliable, comparable to crude money. In the case of nothing else, individuals living in not really strong economies basically have the influence in their grasp. Essentially, they are in an ideal situation placing their well-deserved cash into Monero than a moping offer or bonds. With controlled world economies moving towards downturn, it is demonstrated certain that advanced monetary forms will manage the monetary realm. Definitely Monero will be one of the most pivotal rulers of this while, arising as a very unique and dynamic power. Monero will be the pick and selection of finance